Hi, this is the Savage Preschool Teacher, and this is part 2 of organizing your preschool classroom, and it's all about environmental print. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do when I want to put labels on everything is I'm going to get a notebook and write down every toy or item that I have in my classroom before I go to the printer. So I'm going to show you just a little bit about the labels. This is my art center, and I have the label, I have a picture, and I have the words, and then I have the item. Now, some things have a picture and the word on the item, like the pencils too, and the trash can, and then the label is also there. The reasons why I do these labels is so that the kids can put stuff away a lot easier. My whole idea is for children to be independent, and then therefore they don't need as much help and I can focus on other things. So if they're able to put stuff away, then that's one step that I want. The other reason is for the literacy. They can look at the letters and know, oh, T is in my name, and they can match them up that way. That's the first things that they start to understand the letters in their name. So that's another reason why we do those labels. For example, on the tables, I have them written out, which most teachers do, and that way they can see how to spell their name, they know where they sit. So it's a little bit of management too, to, the kids know where their stuff is and where they're going to belong. This is the easel that I just completed. This is on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I did pay for it, but there's lots of free stuff. I got a bathroom procedures that was free on Teachers Pay Teachers. If you've not got on it, you really need to do it because it's awesome. I did purchase this, but they're going to reimburse me for it. So, this gives them the picture, the words, and this is the routine that they have to follow, which again, them being independent is really, really important. On the manipulatives, I put on outside of every one, so then again, if they have them out, then they know, I gotta put it back, and that's where it goes. So again, organization and for the literacy both. So the way that after I make the list and I go to print them off, before that you have to make sure that the area is clean. And I left this part here to show you that after last year is residue and different things. There's still a little bit of tape on here. So I've got to get this off before open house because that just doesn't look very well. Very nice. So I spray a little bit of this, and this is called Goo Gone. It was like $3 or $4 at Walmart, and it's just essential for getting this stuff off. So you might want to let it sit a little bit, and then just rub it, and it starts to come off. You'll have to use maybe a little bit of elbow grease, but it works pretty good. And then you can pick at the tape that's on there and try to get it off. So you want to make sure that it looks nice for them, because the tape does leave a residue. Now, I heard of a preschool teacher that was writing with permanent marker on their brand new furniture, and I mean it could work, and then use a magic eraser to get it off. I don't advise it because you're going to eventually wear the wax off, and then it's not going to come off as easy, and then you got permanent marker stuck on your new furniture. The other thing is, I just don't think it looks as professional. Let me show you this. This is comes in a kit that I buy for the centers. I'll show you that in a minute, but this right here looks very nice and professional. And then when I do make the homemade ones, I'll show you here. These are the name tags that come with those other labels, and I use these for the centers, and that'll be another video. So what I do is to print the labels, I go to Google Images, and let's say I want the table. So then I find the table I want, I right click on it, I copy and paste it, and I put it into Word or another program that you can make it big or little, or what size you want, make the print the size that you want. I also use the Comic Sans, which is it's most like the print that we use, it has the A the right way. So then I print them off in color, I laminate them, and then I put them on. If you don't laminate them and you just tape them down, then you can't use them again the next year, which sometimes I can't, but a lot of times I can. I can just pull the tape off of them and use them again year after year. So it just depends on how much abuse that it gets. I use their names a lot. This is my behavior system, which again I'll show you another video, but they put have their names on there. We play something called the name game, and we use that so that they can learn the letters of their name. I use the environmental print also for the management of the centers. So you can see here the science center. You got 3 people that can go here, so they know. They have a picture of a magnet, which is science. 3 as to how many people can go there. So you get a little bit of environmental print there too. And then some things that we're just labeling them. So like we have the window here and a picture of the window, and then they can associate it and see, oh, W, that starts in Will's name. They start making those connections eventually. So I've showed you a little bit around my room. I've also got the cubbies, and with the cubbies you can see that I put their name. Of course, I like owls, so I have a lot of owl things, and I don't have their picture. I usually don't start off with pictures of them. I know some teachers do, but I just think it's too easy for them, and then it's just like a crutch. Now if a child's special needs, or they're just really struggling with figuring that out, then I might put a picture on there for them. But they learn to recognize their name fairly quickly if you make them do it, and that's the reason why I don't put the pictures on there. So this is a little bit about how to make the labels and how I put them up and how I use them. So I'll put this on the Facebook page of the Savage Preschool Teacher, and feel free to share it, and if you have any comments, just let me know.